Many who are in prison have struggled for years. Some have struggled with too much success, and some have struggled on the streets. But all have made wrong choices, and now they struggle for survival on a daily basis behind bars. Who or what can they turn to in the shadows of prison? For some, like Jerry, they turn to God.
I got out of prison a week ago after serving a 10-year sentence. KSBJ was with me nearly every day. You are a guiding light in a very dark place, and I wanted to thank everyone for all the love and support that you showed and are showing to the least of us. Thank you.
KSBJ is there for those living with the reality of prison life, providing hope to the hopeless and love to the unlovely. Not just to those sentenced to a life of confinement, but also to the family members living a confinement of their own.
Every day, this mother listens to KSBJ. Her son is in a prison in another state. Behind bars, she knows he listens to KSBJ, which is an answer to her prayers. It's a source of encouragement for him, and it's a source of encouragement for her. KSBJ helps her feel closer to her son, knowing they're both listening across the miles. She knows KSBJ is a source of hope for both of them. As a mother, she has prayed for her son since he was born to follow God. For years, she has offered prayer and believed strongly even when there were no signs of hope. She lives in a prison of sorts, without bars. Helpless herself, she knows God will do the work, and KSBJ is a perfect example. Her son discovered KSBJ on his own while in prison. She trusts God is in control, but knows that change must come from the inside out. Until then, she continues to cling to God's promises and feels hope through KSBJ's songs.
Through KSBJ's prison and prayer ministry, inmates and their families are prayed for, and hearts are ministered to through KSBJ's music and voice of hope. Where man has restricted access, and oftentimes even where man cannot go, the music of KSBJ overcomes the barriers of prison bars, and hearts are tenderized every time the sounds from his airwaves permeate to the darkest corners of each cell, and souls in bondage find freedom from life's shackles. Whether free or still serving time behind bars, songs of praise are sung in harmony with KSBJ's music, and prayers are lifted in concert by a team of prayer warriors listening to the radio for orders to pray.
Greetings. I am not really sure where to start, so let me say this. KSBJ's broadcast is such a tremendous blessing to all those in your broadcast area, but especially to those of us who are behind bars. Each morning I rise at 4:30 a.m. to get my praise on with Dwayne Allen, and of course the morning crew until I go to work at 6 a.m. It never fails that a song will play that really speaks to my spirit and gets me fired up in the Lord for the challenges of the day. But the real purpose of this letter is your prayer team. I understand that you're trying to get to 10,000 members. We believers behind these bars have no way of registering for KSBJ's prayer team, but you can be assured that every time it is mentioned on the radio, we are praying for all those requests posted, for the glory, power, and love of God to manifest in those people's lives who are struggling with life. We may not be on the official list of prayer team members, but you can rest assured that there is a prayer circle of men in almost every wing on every unit in Texas, and they are praying for those requests each and every day. To the glory of our Lord, Charles.
Lives may be spent in prison because of wrong choices made, but when feeling totally hopeless, many reach out for KSBJ's music. The songs are comforting, and KSBJ is a Christian community to them. Even from there, they could reach out to other things, but they reach out for KSBJ's music. It is their lifeline. And some find God. They may now listen to the radio and read their Bible in secret, but maybe one day, like Charles, they will live a Christian life out loud for all to see and know true freedom.
Aren't these just incredible stories about God's work, sometimes in places that some of us don't even think about? God uses KSBJ to shine His light brightly in the lives and hearts of people who desperately need a word, a message, a song, or a promise of hope. Throughout our community, we see God work in tremendous ways through the music and ministry of KSBJ. And this happens because of faithful supporters who give out of a desire to share hope. It's amazing to see what God does with your generosity. So make your gift right now. You're touching so many more lives than you can imagine.